Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Hopefully, you're all having a good night. Hopefully, you're all having a great night. Hopefully, you all had a good week. What is going on, folks? So, there's been about a half-hour delay to the game. So, the game should start here at approximately 7:30, according to the New York Yankees. Looks like we got the folks in the booth. So, we got Michael K. He's joined by, I believe it's Paul O'Neill, and don't know who the other guy is. I'll check here in a moment. But what is going on? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. The game was supposed to start at 5:05, but there was a rain delay, so the game is going to start here in a little over 5 minutes. So, yep, you got Michael K, David Cohn, Paul O'Neill in the booth. So game should start here shortly. I'm looking forward to the series. Let me say what's up to the chat here. We got John the Beagle Dad. He's first in the building. We got Jonathan in the building. We got Desiree in the building. We got Welkin in the building. We got Jacob Petruzzi in the building. We got Sean Browning. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you all for tuning in. It's going to be a fun 3-game set. Tonight's game is going to be Walker Buehler versus Will Warren. So let's just hope that the Yankees can start the series opener with a win. I anticipate them going 2 out of 3. I think the Yankees will win the series. If a sweep happens, even better. But, it is the Red Sox. They're going to give the Yankees a hard time. They always do. It's an AL East rival. I'm always excited when these guys play each other. I wish the rival could go back to where it was around like the early 2000s to mid 2000s, man. Those rivals were a lot of fun. There was a lot of great games played between both teams. Obviously there's that one year that I'm not going to bring up. You all know what I'm talking about. That year sucked. But, I suppose these things happen. But let's just hope for a series win for the Yankees. Let me know how you all are feeling about tonight's game. What's up, Daniel Berry? How's it going? Yeah, a lot of great fights. But it's so funny when those guys get into fights. They can't throw a punch to save their lives. It's hilarious. Bill says, I wish that my weight could go back to 2000. That's funny. That's hilarious. Shout out to you, Bill. How are you, man? Good to see you. What's going on? But let me just go ahead and put this poll out. Yeah, coming from a fighter. Yeah. No, it's just funny whenever athletes in non-combat sports, whenever they start swinging fists, it's like, man, they're swinging that air all the time. It's so funny. But put this poll out real quick. Let's see what I want to see everybody's answers here. All right. I went ahead and put a poll out there, so go ahead and go vote in the poll, people. Let me know what you all are thinking. Yeah, I know. It's so funny when the bullpen comes out because they act like they're going to do something, but they never do. So yeah, it's always funny, man. I'm just like you're not gonna get into a fight. Just stop wishing, and you don't know how to fight, but that's okay. I'm not here to judge. You know what I mean? It's all good. But Yankees, Red Sox. Let's see what Will Warren does. His last outing against the Dodgers. I know I said it during the pregame. It wasn't great. Obviously he went up against a more experienced Dodgers team that has a lot of veteran leadership. So, has a lot of experienced bats. So they were able to take advantage. I mean, I'm not sleeping on the Red Sox bats. The Red Sox bats, there's guys in that lineup that can do some damage. So, I'm not going to sleep on the Red Sox either. Rudy Olgan, what's up, Rudy? My man says Yankees 100, Boston 0. Nice. I'll take that, Rudy. I'll take that, man. Shout out to you, Rudy. How are you? Thanks for joining. What's going on? Appreciate everybody joining. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Join in on the fun. So let's hope it's a good game for the New York Yankees, right? If any Red Sox fans are in here, feel free to say whatever you want to say. All fans are welcome on this channel. I know we talk mainly Yankees baseball, but all fans are welcome. I always like to hear from other fans of other teams. I want to get their thoughts on the Yankees, so or on their teams. You know, whether if they're Yankees fans or not. You know, if they're a fan of another team, by all means, please join. You know, yo, TC Steels, what's up, man? What's going on, bro? How are you, TC? Shout out to my man TC. Yeah, the game was in a delay because of the rain. So it was raining in the Bronx. At least it happened in the beginning of the game instead of the in the middle of the game. I'd rather it happen in the beginning of the game. But I did put a poll out there, folks. Make sure you all go vote in that poll. Yeah, rain, bro. I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. We've been getting quite a bit of rain here too. The weather's been a little bit on the cooler side around here. So make sure you all go vote in the poll. Let me know who's going to get the first hit. What do you all think? But I'm hoping the Yankees take 2 out of 3. Let's see how Will Warren does against the Red Sox. He's never pitched against the Red Sox, so it's going to be new for him. It's going to be a new pitcher for the Red Sox. They've never faced Will Warren, so you know, let's see what happens. But I hope everybody's having a great day. Hopefully, you're having a good start to the month. Yeah, Grisham is due for sure, man. Let's take a sip of my water. Always got to get have the water ready, man. Just constantly got to stay hydrated. Hydration is important. So, you know, summertime is almost here. I know we're not officially in summer yet, but once that weather gets hot, make sure you all stay hydrated. Keep yourself safe at all times. All right, let me pull up the game day here. Warren needs a big-time bounce-back game. We'll see how he does against the Red Sox, man. I'm not sleeping on the Red Sox. I know they're a fourth-place team right now with a 30-34 record, but I'm not sleeping on them. You know what I mean? It is the Red Sox. You know they're going to always play the Yankees tough. You know these games are always end up very interesting between both of these teams. Well, let's hope for a domination by the Yankees, right? So, you know, just keeping it honest. Yeah, the Red Sox bats are good, man. The Red Sox bats are good. Cool. I got the game cast up, and Yankees are taking the field. The batting order for the Boston Red Sox is Jarren Duran, Rafael Devers, Wilyer Abreu, Carlos Narvaez, former New York Yankee, Abraham Toto, Marcelo Mayer, Trevor Story, David Hamilton, Sedan. It's Rafaela. That's your batting order for the New York Yankees. Looks like Will Warren is out there warming up right now on the mound. 12 starts for Will Warren, 3-3 record, 5.19 ERA, 52 innings pitched, gave up 5 homers, walked 24, struck out 69. Opponents are hitting 246 against him. You know, so scouting report for him says growing pains, which definitely is, but he's got promising stuff. And welcome to the rivalry. It's his first time pitching against the Boston Red Sox, so let's see how he does. What's up, Desiree? Yeah, for sure, John, for sure. But the game should start here momentarily. Yankees defense, Bellinger, Grisham, Judge. In the outfield, in the infield, you got Chisholm, Volpe, LeMahieu, Goldschmidt. Dominguez is DHing. Wells is catching. I wish it was Escara, but it's Wells at the dish. And Will Warren's on the mound. So we'll see what happens in tonight's game. Once again, the game was originally supposed to start at 5:05, but there was a 25-minute delay. But once again, it looks like the skies are pretty clear, so they should be able to get this game in. We'll see about tomorrow and Sunday. Those are going to be some tough games to possibly get in. Besides, I probably won't be able to call tomorrow night's game anyway. It's my nephew's birthday, so I got to be there for my nephew. You know, I'm sure you all understand. Yeah, definitely smack Bueller around. I know Welkin's crying over Wells. I know. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to say that Wells is in the lineup. It's not me, I promise. But Jarren Duran stepping up to the plate, 274 average, 4 home runs, 35 ribbies, an OPS of 747. He will lead things off here for the Red Sox. Top of the first. Umpire says play ball. First pitch by Warren is 1-0 to Jarren Duran. The game is underway. 1 ball, no strikes here to Duran. As Will Warren sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. Misses on that. Oh, no. It's called a strike, or it's called a ball. Never mind. It looked like the umpire called a strike, but apologize. It's 2 balls, no strikes now to Jarren Duran. As Warren sets here on the 2-0. And the pitch is swing and a miss. 95-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Duran. What up, Ace? What up, Custodio? Shout out to my boys. Make sure you all go subscribe to their channels. I know Ace is doing a play-by-play right now. Make sure you all go check out Custodio. He does the overnight shows, man. It's a really fun time. As Warren sets on the 2-1. That pitch is fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even. Let's see if Warren could get his first strike out of the game. We got Rafael Devers waiting on deck for the Boston Red Sox. There we have Alex Cora right there. He's smiling about something. I don't know if he's chatting it up with Boone there or whatever, but here's the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out looking. First strikeout of the game for Will Warren. And we have one away here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Rafael Devers, Yankee killer. I hate to say it, but, at least he's not going up against Garrett Cole. So let's see how he fares against Will Warren. First pitch to Devers, outside, ball 1, 1-0 to Rafael Devers. He's batting .285 with 12 homers, 54 ribbies, an OPS of .914. It's 1 ball, no strike here to Devers as Warren sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch is fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Count is 1-1 to Devers as Warren sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is popped up in the infield. Looks like Volpe will make the play. Out number 2. Any compliments for Volpe? Or are you guys going to say, he should have made that? Just playing. I'm just busting chops. Just trying to get you all to speak. That's all. Yariel Abreu was at the plate. .251 average, 13 homers, 31 ribbies, an OPS of 812. So let's see what he does with 2 outs if he's able to keep this inning alive as Warren sets here against Abreu. And the pitch. Ball 1, 1-0. Pitch was outside. 1 ball, no strike to Yariel Abreu. So we have 2 away here in the top of the first as Warren sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mark Wegner is your home plate umpire. 28th MLB season. Hitter-friendly umpire. Fewer outside strikes on right-handed bats. Fewer low strikes. That's a scouting report on Mark Wegner. And the 1-1 is fouled back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Warren can get the game. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Abreu. He's ready to go. Warren is ready to go as he sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. He struck him out. Second strikeout of the game. Second strikeout this inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Will Warren. We're going to the bottom of the first. So a nice little start there by Warren. That's what I'm talking about. How are we feeling, folks? Oh, we got Rodney in the building. What up, Rodney? What's going on, dude? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We're in a commercial break. Bottom of the first coming up. Bottom of the first coming up. Hopefully you're all enjoying your Friday night, folks. Hopefully you're all enjoying your Friday night. Hopefully you all got some fun plans for the weekend. What's going on this weekend? Anything going on this weekend? Anything fun in your area? Talk to me. What's going on? Yeah, I spent the day with the family earlier today. So Cold Italian pizza. I'll call a win. Okay. I got you, bro. I'll call a win. All right. I got you, Cold Italian pizza. Don't you worry. Yes, I did hear about that, Yassine. It goes back. It goes back to what I've been saying. I'm glad that Cashman didn't sign these guys. I know a lot of people were bashing Cashman for not going after Burns, for not going after Bregman. Well, doesn't sound like anybody's going to give him credit for it. I will. I'll create a little controversy right now. But we're back to the game here. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Boston Red Sox. And he is warming up. Memorable moment, kitchen sink, soft contact. That's Walker Buehler's scouting report from Littleton, Colorado. My great nieces. That's cool there, John. Whoop. Let's add that. All right, back to the game here. Let's see what Buehler does here in the bottom of the first. Trent Grisham will lead things off. And the first pitch is outside for ball 1. 1-0 to Trent Grisham. 54 games for Grisham, 239 average, 13 homers, 26 RBIs. Second pitch is ball 2. It is 2-0 now to Will Warren. Trent Grisham also has an OPS of 829. Grisham definitely needs to step it up. He's been a little bit of a slump lately. And the 2-0. That is in there for a strike. Looked like a delayed call to me. I thought it was a ball, but 2 balls, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. As Buehler sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Grisham. Count is even. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Trent Grisham here in the bottom of the first. As Grisham steps out of the batter's box. Buehler's waiting on the mound. Looks like we're ready to go here as Buehler sets. Here's the 2-2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Trent Grisham. As Buehler sets here on the 3-2 against Grisham. And the payoff. Grisham fouls it. Still staying alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still a full count here to Trent Grisham. And Buehler sets here against Grisham. And the payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk for Trent Grisham. He will take first base. And that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate. Jarren Duran, Rafael Abreu in the outfield. Infield, you have Mayer, Story, Hamilton, Toro. Narvaez, former New York Yankee at the dish. Devers is DHing in tonight's game. So let's see what the captain does here. With a runner on first, nobody out. Batting average of .392. OPS 1250, 50 ribbies, 21 homers. The first pitch to Judge. And there's a base hit. And Grisham is rounding second. He's going to third. And Judge slides into second. We got runners on second and third. Let's go. First 2 runners on for the New York Yankees. A leadoff walk and a double by the captain. Nice piece of hitting there by Aaron Judge. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger, who had an awesome game last night, made that leaping catch to save a home run, and then followed up in the next inning with a 2-run home run last night against the Guardians. Let's see what he does here against Buehler as Bellinger takes strike 1. It's an 0-1 count here to Cody Bellinger. So Yankees have runners in scoring position, have an opportunity to get on the board. Now they just need to execute as Buehler sets here on the 0-1. And that pitch is right to Trevor Story. As he makes the play, Judge gets back to second. So we have 1 away here in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Hard hit ball, just right to Trevor Story. Trevor Story was right there to make the play, so as he jumped up for it. So one away here in the bottom of the first, and that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch to Goldschmidt is ball one, 1-0. Goldschmidt, 61 games, 323 average, 6 homers, 28 ribbies, an OPS of 850. As Buehler sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. And he fouls off that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Paul Goldschmidt. Once again, runners on second and third. Yankees have an opportunity to get on the board here. Let's see if they're able to execute. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is waiting on deck. As Buehler sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Paul Goldschmidt. 79 degrees in the Bronx. Looks like a nice night out there in Yankee Stadium. Buehler sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, struck him out looking. 2-way here in the bottom of the first. Got him on that pitch. See that replay. Yeah, just got him. Well, let's see. I mean, based on that replay, it looked like he just missed it, but umpire said otherwise. Well, 2-way here in the bottom of the first as Jazz Chisholm Jr. swings and misses on the first pitch. 0-1 to Jazz Chisholm. 207 batting average, 8 homers, 19 RBIs, 756 OPS for Jazz. As Buehler sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Fouls off that one. It is 0-2 now to Jazz Chisholm. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Yankees trying to get on the board here. As Buehler sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. And Jazz hits that to center field. Running back, looking up. That ball is gone! It's a 3-run home run for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Let's go! And the Yankees are on the board 3-0. That's what we're talking about. Play that siren. And just like that, a 2-out, 3-run homer for Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the Yankees are on the board 3-0. Let's freaking go. That'll bring up Jason Dominguez to the plate. And Dominguez takes strike 1. Showing the replay here. And the 0-1 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Dominguez. Yankees are on the board with a 3-0 lead on a 3-run home run, but Jazz Chisholm Jr. Buehler sets here on the 0-2, and the pitch is in low and inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. 6 for 12, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies, 4 games since his return from the IL. As Buehler sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch. Inside, just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dominguez with a 241 batting average, 6 homers, 25 RBIs, 748 OPS. Jazz is in a good mood. Hopefully you're all in a good mood. The 2-2. And that is hit to right field, and that will drop. And there's a 2-out single there for Jason Dominguez. And the inning, he keeps the inning alive. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. Let's see what Anthony Volpe does. Let's see if he can keep the inning alive. So Yankees bats doing some work here, folks. Yankees bats doing some work here in the bottom of the first. Dominguez gets a single there. He keeps the inning alive. Let's see what Volpe does here with 2 outs. Runner on first as Buehler sets. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 here to Anthony Volpe. He's batting .237 with 7 homers, 34 ribbies, an OPS of 745. As Buehler sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes now. Looks like Narvaez is going to go out there to talk with Buehler. Have a little chit-chat there on the mound. How's everybody feeling? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you all liking that Jazz home run. All right, and we are back to the game. It's 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Buehler sets here on the 2-0 against Volpe. As Volpe fouls that one off, it's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Anthony Volpe. Two and 1 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, Yankees have a 3-0 lead here. As Buehler sets on the 2-1 and the pitch. And Volpe hits that ball deep into right field. That ball is gone! It's a 2-run home run for Anthony Volpe. It's a 5-0 game. Play that freaking siren. Let's go! And the Yankees bets continue to pour it on here in the bottom of the first against Walker Buehler. It's a 5-0 game. A 3-run home run by Jazz Chisholm. A 2-run home run by Anthony Volpe. And just like that, the Yankees are on the board. 5-0. And that'll bring up Austin Wells to the plate. And the first pitch to Wells is strike 1. 0-1 here to Austin Wells. Buehler sets on the 0-1. Let's see what third base umpire says. He says he did not go. It is 1 ball, 1 strike to Austin Wells. 21st inning home runs this season for the Yankees. They're tied for most in Major League Baseball. They're tied with the Seattle Mariners. And the 1-1 pitch from Buehler. And Wells hits it to right field. That'll drop. And the inning, once again, stayed alive. So a single for Austin Wells. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Yankees about to go around the order here. They're showing the Anthony Volpe 2-run home run. He went opposite field there. And DJ fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to DJ LeMahieu. 17 games so far, batting .231 with a homer, 6 RBIs, an OPS of 606. As Buehler sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's no balls, 2 strikes here to DJ LeMahieu. Buehler sets here on the 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to DJ LeMahieu. Buehler sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. That is right back to Buehler. And that is out number 3. But the Yankees do damage. A 3-run home run by Jazz Chisholm Jr. A 2-run home run by Anthony Volpe. And just like that, the Yankees are up 5-0. We're going to the top of the second. We are in a commercial break. How we all feeling, folks? How we all feeling? Yeah, Ronnie, 11-1 was your first pick. Oh, so, yeah, see, Susan's got to be here. I wonder what she had to say. You know that's what she's thinking, too. Oh, man. We got DM in the building. We got Lou in the building. What's up? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in, wherever you may be tuning in from. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. Let's get those likes up. We're on the road to 1,700. But good first sitting there by the Yankees. Good first inning there by the Yankees. That's what I'm talking about. So this should make it real comfortable for Will Warren. Lou says we're not losing. Desiree wants more runs. Desiree's just getting greedy out here, yo. I mean, 5-0 ain't good enough for her. But I get it. I understand. Well, let's check this community leaderboard. I'll end the poll here, actually. So, yeah, whoever you all voted, 38% of you voted Judge. So congratulations for the 13 votes. And let's check this community leaderboard. John the Beagle Dad's in first. Desiree's in fourth. Lou is in second. DM is in third. I keep saying Desiree's slacking, but she always comes out and says something. DM, a sweep would be awesome, dude. I would love for the Yankees to sweep. All right, so we are back to the game here. Let's pull up the game cast and let's get the game up. Game should resume here shortly. There's a nice little view of Yankee Stadium. And former New York Yankee Carlos Narvaez at the plate. He'll be facing Will Warren. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. It is 0-1 to Carlos Narvaez. He's batting .288 with 5 homers, 19 ribbies, an OPS of .812. As Warren sets on the 0-1. In there for strike 2. It is 0-2 now to Carlos Narvaez. No balls, 2 strikes. Yankees have a 5-0 lead here in the top of the second as Warren sets on the 0-2. And the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warren already has 2 strikeouts. Let's see if he can get his third. As Warren sets on the 1-2. And the pitch. Just misses. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even. Narvaez calls time. As Warren sets here against Narvaez. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled. Still staying alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carlos Narvaez. I see Barry in the chat. What's up, Barry? And waiting on the mound is Abraham Toto. As Warren sets here against Narvaez. And the 2-2 is popped up to right field. That ball is going, and it is caught by Trent Grisham at the warning track. For out number 1, Narvaez gave that one a ride. Looked like it was going out for a minute. But Grisham makes the catch, and God, he looks so short next to Judge. Oh, my God. Yeah, Grisham's like, I got it, man. I got it. Trust me. He's like, I got this. I make this look easy. And now we have Abraham Toto at the plate. Man, good thing they didn't run into each other, huh? Jeez. 0-1 here to Toto. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Abraham Toto. He's batting .304 with 3 homers, 7 ribbies, an OPS of .803. Warren is ready to go. Toto is ready to go as Warren sets here on the 1-1, and that pitch is a grounder, and that passes the diving Paul Goldschmidt, and it is a single for Abraham Toto. The Red Sox get their first hit of the game on a 1-out single by Abraham Toto, and that'll bring up Marcelo Mayer to the plate. Mayer, 188, batting average, no homers, 1 ribby, an OPS of 507. Let's see what he does here against Warren. And the first pitch is low for ball 1-0. So we have 1 out here in the top of the second, runner on first. The Yankees have a 5-0 lead here against the Boston Red Sox. As Warren sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch is popped up. Looks like Jazz is right there. And he will make the play. We have 2 away here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Trevor Story to the plate. And Warren sets here against Story. First pitch, strike 1. 0-1 here to Trevor Story. He's batting .217 with 7 homers, 26 ribbies, an OPS of 591. As Warren sets here on the 0-1 against Story. And the pitch. Foul back. It is 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. He get his first game. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Story steps back into the batter's box. Will Warren steps on the mound. Both are ready to go. Warren sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Third strikeout of the game for Will Warren. And we're in a commercial break. So far, so good for Will Warren. We're going to the bottom of the second. Yankees have a 5-0 lead. And the top of the order will be coming up here to face Walker Buehler. Shout out to the folks in the chat. What is going on? How are we feeling so far, people? How are we feeling so far? What is going on? How's everybody doing on this Friday night? Did y'all get to eat? Y'all got your snacks? Y'all got your food? Y'all got your drinks? How are we feeling? How are we doing? What is going on? Yankees have a 5-0 lead. What's up? What's up? Anybody have any summer plans? Bear says, NFE, you and Max should do a show together. Yeah, one day we might, maybe, like you're talking about for a play-by-play there, Barry? Raven Poe, what's up, Raven Poe? What's going on? Yeah, everything good here, man. Everything good here, Raven. What's new with you, bro? Everything good? Johan Arias is joining us from Dominican Republic, DR. Let's go. What's going on there, Johan? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, dude? Go Yankees, he says. Let's go. Joining all the way from DR. Appreciate you. Heading to Albany to meet up with Captain Kirk from Star Trek and visit that's pretty cool, Beagle. Traveling back to Utah, Roddy. I heard that, man. Well, we are back to the game here. There's a view outside of Yankee Stadium. 4 train coming through. Yankees have a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. We're back to the top of the order here for the Yankees as Walker Buehler is back out there for the Red Sox. Let's see what happens here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Grisham is fouled. 0-1. Trent Grisham, first at bat, had a walk, also scored a run. So let's see what Trent Grisham does in his second at bat. The 0-1 misses on that pitch. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. The 1-1. And Grisham fouls that off. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trent Grisham. Aaron Judge is waiting on deck. So keep in mind, all 5 of those runs that came in for the Yankees in the bottom of the first was during 2 outs. So, in case anybody was wondering, Buehler sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. Misses on that one. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even. Buehler sets here on the 2-2. Here's the pitch. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Trent Grisham. Walker Buehler's road ERA is 7.77. And here's the payoff. Grisham pops that one up in the infield. And Story makes the play for out number 1. We have 1 away here in the bottom of the second, and that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, who's 1 for 1 in tonight's game. Hit a double in his last at bat and scored a run. So let's see what he does in his second at bat here against Walker Buehler. And the first pitch to Judge is fouled. 0-1 to Aaron Judge. So no balls, 1 strike here to the captain. As Buehler sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Aaron Judge. It is a 1-1 count here to the captain. As Buehler sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And the 1-2 from Buehler. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even for Aaron Judge. Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck. And it looks like Narvaez is going to go visit the mound to talk with Buehler. So, little mini meeting there. All right. All right, looks like a game will resume here. Conference is over. Buehler trying to compose himself. And the 2-2. And Judge hits that to left field, and that will drop for a single by the captain. Aaron Judge now 2 for 2 in tonight's game. A double, and now a single. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate. Nice piece of hitting there by the captain. Oh, Bellinger calls time. Umpire grants it. So Bellinger lined out in the first inning. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch to Bellinger. He fouls it away for 0-1. As Buehler sets here on the 0-1, and that pitch is in there for a strike. It is 1 ball or 0-2 now to Cody Bellinger. No ball, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger. As Buehler sets here on the 0-2, and the pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It is a 1-2 count here to Cody Bellinger. Runner on first, 1 out. Yankees have a 5-0 lead. Buehler sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. As Bellinger lines that foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Buehler sets here on the 1-2. And here's the pitch. Bellinger strikes out for out number 2 as Judge takes second base. So we have a runner on second now with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. And Bellinger's just looking back like, yeah, you got me. And here we have Goldschmidt, who hits a line drive. Oh, nice stop there as he throws over to first. Oh, but he could not come up with the play. And Judge will stay put at third. Oh, he missed that catch. The first baseman could not come up with the ball. Toto. It's official scoring. It is an error. It's an E5. But nice stop there by Meyer. Throws over to first. It bounced, but Toto just could not scoop it up. And Goldschmidt will reach there on an error. I guess it's a throwing error on the third baseman. But runners on first and third. The inning is still alive. 56 errors this season for the Red Sox this season. They have the most in Major League Baseball, people. And here we have Jazz Chisholm Jr. He takes ball 1. It's 1-1 to Jazz Chisholm. He hit a 3-run home run in the first inning to put the Yankees on the board. Buehler already at 52 pitches as he sets here on the 1-1. That pitch is low for a strike. That should have been a ball, I think. Even Jazz is like, what are you doing, umpire? But it is 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Jazz Chisholm. As Buehler sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. And there's a line drive. That'll go in for a base hit. That'll score Aaron Judge. It's a 6-0 game. We got runners on first and third as Goldschmidt makes his way to third base. And just like that, it is a 6-0 game. Let's go. And the inning is still alive. Jazz Chisholm 2 for 2 in tonight's game. And that'll bring up Jason Dominguez to the plate. Make them pay, folks. Make them pay. That's how you do it. They make an error, make them pay. Good piece of hitting there by Jazz Chisholm. Let's see what Dominguez does here with 2 outs. Dominguez is 1 for 1. Let's see what Dominguez does here. He is 1 for 1. Hit a single in the first. Also scored a run. As Buehler sets here. And Jazz steals second base. We got runners on second and third now. Runners on second and third now with 2 outs. It's 1-0 to Jason Dominguez. Let's see what the Martian could do with 2 outs. And 1-0. And that pitch is fouled. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Dominguez. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the Martian. Buehler right now at 57 pitches. As Buehler sets here on the 1-2 against Dominguez. Checks Jazz. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Dominguez. Dominguez, let's see if he can keep this inning alive, get some more runs in. Yankees have a 6-0 lead, and the 2-2 pitch is low for ball 3. It is 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jason Dominguez. It's a full count. Buehler about to throw his 60th pitch of the game. Here's the payoff. And he walks him, and the inning is still alive. And the bases are loaded for guess who? Anthony Volpe, who hit a 2-run home run in his last at-bat. Let's see what Volpe does second time against Walker Buehler. Yeah, I see your comment there. You and your lame medium well comments there, Custodio. Don't think I didn't see your comment. First pitch to Volpe. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. To medium well. You kidding me? Might as well just eat rubber at that point. Anyway. Bases loaded. It's 2 outs. Yankees have a 6-0 lead. It's 0-1 to Volpe. And the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Volpe. As Buehler sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Buehler really struggling in tonight's outing. Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll look for your medium well comments there. Medium well just means a lot of damage. And a 2-1. Oh, and he called that one a strike? For real? Are you kidding? All right. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. To count as even. As Buehler sets here against Volpe. And a 2-2. And Volpe check swings, and it's fouled. Still staying alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. All right, that's what's up there, Custodio. Who do you got winning the main event, bro? Tell me who you got winning the main event. As Buehler sets here on the 2-2, and the pitch is, oh, and he hits Volpe right in the elbow. That's going to score a run. It'll be a 7-0 game. Volpe, I hope he's all right. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Let's see if Judge and the trainer are going to come out. Yeah, looks like, or not Judge, Boone and the trainer. Looks like, yeah, Boone and the trainer are out. Just making sure Volpe's all right. And the Yankees crowd, they're chanting something. You know what they're chanting. I'm not going to say it, but you know exactly what it is they're chanting. I hope he's all right, though. Yeah, I was right on his elbow. Ooh, God, that look. Oh my God, that just hurt me just watching it. Oof, God. All right, we're in a little bit of a delay here. It looks like they're just making sure Volpe's all right. Kelly is warming up in the bullpen for the Red Sox, right-handed pitcher. So Red Sox already got somebody up in the bullpen. Sean O'Malley? Oh, my God. See, that's I had a feeling you were going to say him, of course. You know, you like your steaks medium well, so I get it. O'Malley does look prime. I think Marab is going to retain the title. And I think the co-main event, Kayla Harrison is going to win. We got Austin Wells waiting. He is 1-for-1 in tonight's game. So hopefully the game will resume here shortly. Hopefully Volpe's all right. And it looks like he's all right. He's good to go. Wells is going to step up to the plate. All right. And the first pitch to Wells. It's a broken bat. It's a blooper. Does Story get the ball? Did he make the catch? He did. Holy crap. Whoa. Let's see. Yeah, he got it. Wow. What a play by Story. Well, Yankees put up 2 more. It's a 7-0 game. LOL, Wells Wilkins says. Oh, let's bring on the Wells comments. Go ahead. All right. This is kind of annoying me. There's just something on my phone that I'm just like, are you kidding me? I definitely don't want this. All right. Anyway, folks, how we feeling? 7-0 game. Top of the third coming up. How we all feeling? Yankees bats doing some damage here. You all heard about the bad news when about Corbin Burns? He's out for the season. He's getting Tommy John. Sucks for the Diamondbacks. Ace says Wells needs to take pitches. Yes. Yeah, that ball almost landed, though. I mean, to his credit. But yeah, he should have taken some more pitches. It could have easily been like a 9 or 10-0 game by now. But hey, look, listen, I'll take 7-0. All right, I'll take 7-0. I'm not going to complain about 7-0. So, but still plenty of baseball to be played. We are in a commercial break. Make sure you all hit the like button. And shout out to my man Ace. I know he's calling the game right now. Great game. Love rain delays. Yeah, for real. Well, you're going to have to ask Austin Wells. Maybe I'll get him on a show one day and talk to him and be like, hey, man, you've been getting a lot of criticisms. What's going on, dude? I heard that, Welkin. I heard that. I understand. Oh, we got Jackson Dart, the 25th overall selection by the New York Giants, and the booth, and the Yankees, yes, booth. DM, 100%. But anyway, back to the game here. Will Warren's back on the mound. He will be facing David Hamilton. And the first pitch is in there for strike one. Hamilton batting 203 with 2 homers, 8 ribbies, an OPS of 548 so far this season. He's only played in 37 games. As Warren sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike now to David Hamilton. As Warren sets here on the 1-1, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Warren could get his 4th strike out of the game here. Warren sets on the 1-2. Pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Hamilton. Count is even. Two balls, 2 strikes. Warren looking for his 4th strikeout as he sets here against Hamilton. And a 2-2. He struck him out looking. 4th strikeout of the game for Will Warren. 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Rafaela, who's batting 252 with 6 homers, 25 ribbies, an OPS of 707 in 59 games. Let's see what Warren does against Rafaela. First pitch is popped up. Who's going to get it? DJ gets it. 1 pitch, 2nd out. Yankees are 1 out away from going 1-2-3. So 2 away here in the top of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Jarren Duran back to the top of the order here for the Boston Red Sox. As Duran is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Let's see what he does in his 2nd at bat here. First pitch in there for strike 1. It is 0-1 here to Jarren Duran. He struck out in his 1st at bat. Warren right now with 4 strikeouts, no walks, only giving up the 1 hit. And the 0-1 pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Will Warren. 1-1 count here as Warren sets here against Duran. And the pitch is fouled back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that strike forward. Warren can get his 5th out of the game. As Warren sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is fouled off. Durant staying alive. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. Let's strike out of the game. That is out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Will Warren having a good game so far. Let's go. Oh, we got Gusto in the building. He must be at the airport right now. I know he's getting excited. I just saw him about a little over an hour ago. Just made it through customs. Cool, Gusto. Gusto, I know you're listening in. Just keep me updated, dude. You got my number. Just text me. Let me know that everything is going all right. You're getting through customs. You got to the Philippines. Just keep me updated, dude. I just want to know that you and the fam are okay. It's great seeing you all. So I can't wait to see you all back, and you'll have to tell me all about the trip, man, when you all get back. But shout out to Gusto for checking in. Shout out to all of you for hanging out. Make sure, once again, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Keep sharing this channel out. For sure, Gusto. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. I won't bug you on your vacation, but yeah, just let me know, man, when you have time. Let me know everything is cool. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Gusto's going international, man. I was hanging out with him for a little bit, you know, just kind of chatting it up. Let's see if he kicks anybody off the plane. Well, Ronnie's gonna bug. Oh, you're bugging me, or you're gonna bug Gusto? I think you were talking to Gusto, right? But we are in a commercial break here, folks. Game will resume. Bottom of the 3rd will be coming up. Due up will be DJ, Grisham, and Judge. So 9-1-2 batters will be coming up. It looks like we're coming back to the game here. I haven't eaten it yet there, Petruzzi. I'm going to have it later tonight. I know it's going to be good. I'm a freaking Lamb fan. I'm sure you all already know. All right, well, Walker Buehler's night is over. Zach Kelly is your new pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. Bottom of the 3rd here will start. DJ will lead things off here in the bottom of the 3rd. So let's see what he does. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Zach Kelly in 9 games, 7.62 ERA, 13 innings pitched, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting .260 against him. Last appearance was on Tuesday. So DJ LeMahieu grounded out in his first at bat. Let's see what he does in his second at bat. As Kelly sets, and the first pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 to DJ. As Kelly sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch, 1 ball, 1 strike now. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike to DJ LeMahieu. As Kelly sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. That is in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to DJ LeMahieu. Walker Buehler's night was a short one. 2 innings, giving up 7 runs. 5 of those were earned. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, gave up a couple of homers. And we have DJ LeMahieu right now at the plate facing Zach Kelly. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes here to DJ as Kelly sets. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as DJ LeMahieu strikes out. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. We have 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. And we are back to the top of the lineup. Trent Grisham coming to the plate. Let's strike out. Let the DJ jokes begin. as Kelly sets here against Grisham. And the first pitch is in there for strike one. Grisham is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Walked in the first, scored a run. Let's see what Trent Grisham does here in his third at bat. The 0-1 count is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. As Kelly sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. It's a grounder right to Toto. Steps on the bag, out number 2. And that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate. He is 2 for 2 in tonight's game with a double and a single. Scored a couple of runs. Also had a stolen base. Batting average right now back up to 397. Let's see if he could get it up to 400 tonight. So let's see what Judge does here against Zach Kelly. As Zach Kelly sets here against the captain. And the first pitch is in there for strike one. As Kelly sets here against Judge. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is inside for 1 ball, 1 strike now to Aaron Judge. Let's see if Judge could keep this inning alive. And the 1-1. Low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Aaron Judge. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Judge as Kelly sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice little sweeper there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the captain. The count is even. As Kelly sets here on the 2-2 against Judge. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. As Judge strikes out, he's 2 for 3 now. We're going to the top of the 4th. Devers, Abreu, Narvaez coming up for the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees have a 7-0 game. That was a 1-2-3 inning. Commercial is in session. Let's see what Warren does. Warren so far pitching a really good game. But how are you all feeling, folks? How's it going? How's it going? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. Vulcan says he don't hate DJ. He's like, I just let anything he does. That's pretty good. That's funny. I'm gonna go say what up to Ace. I'm gonna go say what up to Ace. Let's see. Gotta go say what up to my boy. Favorite name next to Ben Attendee? We are in a commercial break. Game should resume here shortly. How's everybody doing? Are we all comfortable with the 7-0 lead? I know we want more. All right, the game should resume here. Let me pull up the game cast. We got Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Peraza taking over at shortstop. So, dang, that's not. I know it sounds like Volpe's probably hurt. Hopefully, it's nothing serious with Volpe. So, Peraza's in there for Anthony Volpe. It's 2 balls, no strikes now to Rafael Devers as Warren sets here on the 2-0. And that is popped up out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Devers. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Rafael Devers as Warren sets here on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. And it's a grounder hit right to DJ as he throws over to first for out number 1. We have 1 away here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up Wilyer Abreu to the plate. I'll keep checking Twitter for any updates on Anthony Volpe. Well, yeah, when he got hit though, that definitely looked like it hurt. So it's a good idea to take him out of the game. First pitch to Abreu as Abreu pops that one up in the infield, and Goldschmidt makes the play for out number 2. So we have 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up former Yankee Carlos Narvaez to the plate. Narvaez is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. He flew out in the 2nd inning. All right, as Warren sets here against Abreu, or Narvaez, sorry. It is 1-0 to Narvaez. The 1-0, 2-0 now. Ball in the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes to Carlos Narvaez. As Warren steps back on the mound, he sets here on the 2-0 against Narvaez, and the pitch. It is 3 balls, no strikes now to Carlos Narvaez. Warren sets here on the 3-0, and the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 3 balls, 1 strike now to Carlos Narvaez. Officially hour and 5 minutes into tonight's game as Warren sets here on the 3-1. That is in there for a strike. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes now. The count is full. Let's see if Warren could get his 6th strike out of the game. Abraham Toto waiting on deck. And here's the payoff. And that's a walk, ball 4. First walk issued here tonight by Will Warren. So it's a 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Abraham Toto. As Warren sets here against Toto, who's 1 for 1 in tonight's game, and he takes strike 1. Warren sets here against Toto. And the 0-1 pitch is popped up. And who makes the play? Looks like Grisham is running in, and he makes the play for out number 3. And 3, 4, 5 batters coming up here in the bottom of the 4th. We're going to commercial breaks. So far, so good for Will Warren through 4. Bottom of the 4th will be coming up. How we all feeling? What's up, Sunil? He says he just returned from College Station, Texas, a short while ago. Well, welcome back. I mean, oh, come on, Lou. Be nice. I know we have a lot of folks that don't like Volpe, but let's not wish injuries on him. Hopefully it's nothing like too serious with him being well, I mean, Brian Hoke put out a tweet saying Anthony Volpe's out of the game after being hit on left elbow in the second inning. Could be precautionary. So it could be precautionary, probably just to be on the safe side, which is fine. So, but Peraza's in the game, so let's see what Peraza does. Funny enough, like during the pregame, remember Nosebleed section made a mention of Peraza not playing after him having a good game yesterday. Why not playing tonight? Well, here you go. There's your answer. Hopefully Nosebleed's happy. The commercial break here. Is anybody surprised that the Yankees are up 7-0 right now? Did anybody think it was going to be a different kind of score? Was it going to be 0-0, 2-0, 3-0? What are we thinking, folks? Let me know. Larkin said it would be 7-3 final score. Yeah, I heard that. Well, it might still be, assuming they don't put up any more runs. All right, we are back to the game here. Let me pull up the game cast. And we have Cody Bellinger at the plate. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Zach Kelly's back on the mound for the Red Sox. And the first pitch to Bellinger is fouled. 0-1 to Cody Bellinger. So Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Jazz, Chisholm due up here in the bottom of the fourth. Kelly sets here against Bellinger. And the 0-1 is fouled. No balls, 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. So Bellinger had a line out of a strikeout. Bellinger calls time. Umpire grants it. Looks like Bellinger is ready to go now against Zach Kelly, as Zach Kelly sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Did he go? Not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger. As Kelly sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is hit foul, out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger. Let's see if he could get things started here in the bottom of the fourth. And the 1-2 pitch. And there's a hit for Bellinger. He could go 2. Oh, bobbled ball. As Bellinger's on there with a leadoff double. Bellinger went 2. Bellinger gets things started here in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Nice piece of hitting there by Cody Bellinger. And we got a runner on second with nobody out. Paul Goldschmidt coming to the plate. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Kelly checking on Bellinger. First pitch to Goldschmidt. Misses for ball 1. Schmidt did reach on an error in the second inning, also scored a run. Kelly sets here on the 1-0. Checks on Bellinger. The 1-0 pitch. That is in there for a strike, right on that inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Paul Goldschmidt. And Jazz Chisholm is waiting on deck for the New York Yankees as Kelly sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Paul Goldschmidt. Let's see if Kelly looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game here. And the 1-2 pitch from Kelly. It's a grounder. Kelly comes up with it, tosses it to first for out number 1. Bellinger goes to 3rd. So we have a runner on 3rd now with Jazz Chisholm coming to the plate. What's up, Jake Boss? Yeah, Jazz he's been great since he's been back, man. Hopefully keeps that consistency up. All right, now we got Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate. He's 2 for 2 in tonight's game. And the first pitch, ball's in the dirt, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Jazz Chisholm. A 3-run home run, a single, a stolen base. It's a 4 RBI game so far for Jazz Chisholm. Let's see if he can get his 5th RBI of the game here. And the 1-0. That is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Jazz Chisholm Jr. One of 3 players in AL with 20-plus home runs, 25-plus stolen bases since July 28, 2024. The other players are Jose Ramirez and Bobby Witt Jr. And Jazz talking with the umpire about something. What are they arguing about here? Yeah, I'm trying to find out what's going on, but it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Jazz as Kelly sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. It is fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jazz. One ball, 2 strikes, runner on 3rd. Bottom of the 4th. Yankees have a 7-0 lead. Jazz calls time. Umpire grants it. As Zach Kelly sets here against Jazz. And here's the pitch. Jazz fouls it back, still staying alive. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jazz Chisholm. What you have for dinner there, Des? What'd you have for dinner there, Desiree? Because you were awfully quiet. I was like, she's probably eating or something. As Kelly sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Jazz gets a piece of it, fouls it off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jazz staying alive. Making Kelly work here. Kelly sets here on the 1-2. And here's the pitch. Pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jazz Chisholm. The count is even. Kelly sets here. The 2-2. And Jazz swings and misses as Kelly gets his 3rd strikeout of the game. So we have 2 away now. And that'll bring up the Martian to the plate. Dominguez 1 for 1, a single walk and scored a run. Let's see what he does with 2 outs, runner on 3rd. As Kelly pitches to Dominguez, it's strike 1, it's fouled. No balls, 1 strike to the Martian as Kelly sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is high for ball one. High and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Kelly sets here against Dominguez. And the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Dominguez. Desiree says she had meatloaf, baked potato, and corn. I'm so full, haven't eaten all day. Definitely need some medium rare steak for my low iron. Get it. Pizza for Jake. Nice, Jake. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the Martian. We are here in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs. Runner on third. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yankees have a 7-0 lead with Oswald Peraza waiting on deck. So Volpe's out of the game. Could be precautionary. He got hit in the elbow by Walker Buehler. And a 2-2 pitch. It's a full count now to Jason Dominguez. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes. Full count to Dominguez as Kelly sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. Swing and a miss as Dominguez strikes out. That'll end the inning. We're going to the top of the 5th. It's a 7-0 game. Yankees are leading. Yeah, well, luckily I have New York pizza in my area, and I got a couple places I could go to, and they're both nearby. Ha! Tomorrow's steak it is, yeah. Make sure you take a picture of it. I'll send it to Custodio. I was like, this is what a steak should look like. I should have got garbage wing pizza, tasty stuff. What's garbage wing pizza? What is that there, Jake? I'm not familiar with garbage wing pizza. But we are in a commercial break. Appreciate you all tuning in. As always, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you're all enjoying the game. I know I am. Having a fun time. Appreciate you all tuning in as always. Let's check this community leaderboard. Oh, Desiree's in second. Welkins in first. Petruzzi's in third. Oh, snap. Desiree might close it out again. Yeah, I know Volpe got taken out. Yeah. Desiree says, boo, rub it in. I'm going to. You know what else I'm going to rub in? My family made baklava. Oh, man. Oh, Jacob, you're really looking to get your wrench taken away, aren't you? That was just a bad joke, and you definitely get one of these.
Ooh, you suck.
You definitely get one of those because you suck. A great Friday night. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I have no complaints either. I'm glad I'm able to call this game with you folks. But we are back to the game here. So let me pull up the game cast. And we are back to the game. Will Warren's back on the mound. He's facing Marcelo Meyer. It is 0-1 here to Meyer. He's 0 for 1 in tonight's game as Will Warren sets on the 0-1. Misses on that pitch. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. And we have Bernardino warming up in the bullpen, left-handed pitcher for the Boston Red Sox as Warren sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is hit into deep right field, and that ball is gone. It's a home run for Marcelo Meyer, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 7-1 game. A solo home run for Marcelo Meyer. It's his first home run of the game or first home run of the season. Rodney, I'm definitely not Dudley Do-Right. I'm not clumsy, so piss off. Yeah, you probably will have the crown by the end of the game. There's no doubt. Interesting celebration there. Anyway, back to the game. Here we have Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1. Pitcher's inside. It's 1-0 to Trevor Story. Warren sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch is hit deep into right field. It's a fly ball, but not far enough as Aaron Judge is right there to make the play for out number 1. So we have 1 out now here in the top of the 5th. All right, now we have David Hamilton coming to the plate. He's 0 for 1 tonight's game. First pitch to Hamilton is ball 1. 1-0 to David Hamilton. He struck out in his last at bat. Let's see what he does here in the second at bat as Warren sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike now to David Hamilton. And the 1-1 pitch. That is in there for strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Warren could get his 6th strike out of the game. Warren right now at 58 pitches in tonight's game so far. And the 1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even. As Warren sets here on the 2-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out looking for the second out. Will Warren, we got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. 6 strikeouts now for Will Warren tonight. A lot of spin on that pitch. Let's go. And that'll bring up Rafaela to the plate with 2 outs. The first pitch, strike 1. 0-1 to Rafaela. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Warren sets here on the 0-1, and the pitch is popped up. And it looks like Trent Grisham is right there to make the play for out number 3. Red Sox do get on the board on a solo home run by Marcelo Meyer. Yankees now lead 7-1, going to the bottom of the 5th. It's a commercial break. Petruzzi's got the crown. Is he the queen of the chat now? Yeah, I guess Petruzzi's the queen. Dan Ronnie's in second place. Welkin in third. Desiree just fell to 4. Ooh, dang. That's going to make Desiree angry now. Nah, you're definitely the queen there, Petruzzi. Yep, I was wrong on Will Warren. I said I would admit it out loud. I thought he was going to go 4 2/3, but he's over 4. Definitely over 4. He's just pitched 5. So good job, Will Warren. Good job to Will Warren. Just wasn't really sure how he's going to look against the Red Sox bats, but hey, I'm not complaining. Yeah, I know she's got this. She's gonna take over. I'm gonna give it till like the 7th inning, dude. She's gonna take over. Yeah, Warren heard the Stroman news. Yeah, exactly, Rye Bread. He's like, oh man, Strowman about to take my job. I'm not letting that happen. Queen Petruzzi. Oh my God. Welkin says, yeah, every pitcher has one bad outing. Glad Warren got it out against the Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, again, I mentioned during the pregame that it's when he pitched against the Dodgers, he went up against a bunch of experienced bats, and they took advantage of him. What's up, Dev? How's it going? Pablo Reyes greater than Stroman. Ouch, that hurts. All right. Well, the umpire signals something. Well, we got Brennan Bernardino pitching now for the Boston Red Sox. He is your pitcher now, taking over for the Sox. So he's taking over for Zach Kelly here. Zach Kelly's night is over. We are in the bottom of the fifth. It's a 7-1 game. Peraza will lead things off. He's playing for Volpe tonight as Peraza takes strike one. As Bernardino sets here in the 0-1. Does he go? Yes. Strike two, 0-2 now to Oswald Peraza as he calls time. Bernardino sets on the 0-2 and a pitch. It is fouled. Peraza still staying alive. Still no balls, 2 strikes to Peraza. He's batting a .174 with a .581 OPS and 3 homers so far this season. And the 0-2. Now, it's a broken bat, but foul. So Peraza still staying alive here. So still no balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the fifth for Peraza. Yankees have a 7-1 lead as Bernardino sets. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and Peraza fouls it off. Peraza putting in work here against Bernardino. And the 0-2. And swing and a miss as Peraza strikes out. 1 away here in the bottom of the fifth. And that'll bring up Austin Wells to the plate. Let's wear out this BP. That's right. Make sure y'all are hitting the likes. Make sure y'all are hitting the likes like Desiree's saying. We got Bernardino versus Wells and the first pitch. And Wells fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to Wells. Wells is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Austin Wells. One ball, 1 strike to Austin Wells as Bernardino sets. And the pitch is hit. And that'll get through for a single. Wells is 2 for 3 in tonight's game now. Let's go. So we got Austin Wells on first. That'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Nice piece of hitting there by Austin Wells as he finds the hole. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu. So let's see what DJ does here with 1 out. Runner on first. First pitch is outside. Ball 1-0 to DJ. DJ steps back into the batter's box. Bernardino is ready to go. And the 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now to DJ. DJ LeMahieu 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Grounded out, struck out. Let's see what he does in his third at bat. As Bernardino sets here on the 2-0. And the pitch. Way inside. 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes to DJ LeMahieu. Bernardino sets here on the 3-0. And the pitch. It is a 4-pitch walk to DJ LeMahieu. We got runners on first and second now with 1 out, and that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. So we are back to the top of the lineup. Grisham is 0 for 2 in tonight's game with a walk and also scored a run. So let's see what Grisham does with 2 men on. Once again, Yankees have an opportunity to get some more runs here. So let's see if they could take advantage. And the first pitch to Grisham is strike 1. It is 0-1 here to Grisham. Bernardino sets here against Grisham. And the 0-1. That is in there for strike 2. It is no balls, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. Grisham calls time. Runners take their lead. All right, and Grisham steps back into the batter's box. He's ready to go. Bernardino is ready to go. And the 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out looking. Now we have 2-away here in the bottom of the 5th. That was pretty close. That was a pretty close pitch. But now we have 2 outs with the captain coming to the plate. Aaron Judge 2 for 3 with a double single, scored 2 runs and a stolen base. Let's see what Judge does here with 2 outs with 2 men on. First pitch to Judge. Big swing and a miss. 0-1 to Judge. Runners will take their lead as Bernardino sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. And there's a base hit as that ball gets through. Wells is going home. Does he make it? Yes, he does. It is an 8-1 game. Let's go. And the runners will move to second and third. It's an 8-1 game. So that is considered a throw-in error by Jarren Duran. And just like that, the Yankees have a 8-1 lead. So good hustle there by Austin Wells. They definitely had a chance to get him out, but could not do it. Runners on second and third now with Cody Bellinger at the plate. He's 1 for 3 in tonight's game. And he takes strike 1. Yankees lead now 8-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. A 2-out single by Aaron Judge. As Bernardino sets here on the 0-1. That is in there for strike 2. It is no balls, 2 strikes out of Cody Bellinger. 9 3-hit games this season for Judge. He's second in the American League behind Jacob Wilson, who has 10. And the 0-2. Bellinger hits that ball to right field, but looks like the play will be made for out number 3. But the Yankees get another run in. It's an 8-1 game. We're going to the top of the 6th. We are in a commercial break. Top of the order coming up for the Boston Red Sox. How we feeling, folks? How we feeling? Wells could learn from DJ. Yeah. Yeah. You need 3 more runs now there, bud. There, Rodney. You need 3 more runs. Yeah, Welkin. I mean, Judge has been fire in the regular season. I mean, there's no doubt about it, man. Judge has been fire in the regular season. I just wish that he could, do this stuff during the postseason, man. Oh, Benito, how you doing, man? He says, "My man, what's up, bro? Love the Boston Blue." Yeah, for real, man. What's going on, Benito? How you doing? Yeah, still no sign of Susan. My guess, Susan is probably enjoying dinner with her friends. She might be at a Broadway show. Maybe she's hanging out with family. I don't know, but if she, hopefully she knows that the Yankees are winning. Nice beating such a top tier team. Was that like sarcasm, Lou? I don't know why it felt like sarcasm to me. Yeah, Judge he's been on fire to start the season, man. Usually he starts off slow, but this season's a different story. Yeah, definitely sarcasm. I was like, it's got to be sarcasm. Well, we are in a commercial break. Once again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out. Let's continue growing this channel, folks. I would greatly appreciate it. Desiree just took over the number 1 spot, so now we got Desiree, Welkin, and Lou in the top 3. Petruzzi dropped. Rodney dropped. Oh, man. You're good, Lou. Loving the beatdown. Yeah, it is feeling good. Yeah, Yarborough pitches tomorrow there, DM. Yes. All right, and Duran leads things off here, and he's going for 3. And he is in there with a triple. So leadoff triple here in the top of the 6th for Duran. Now look at the pitch here. Yep, rips her right to right field to the corner. And Duran could run, man. That guy could run. So we got a runner on third now with Rafael Devers coming to the plate. So, folks, I do have an update real quick from Yankees Twitter or Yankees X, whatever you want to call it. Anthony Volpe left tonight's game with a left elbow contusion. X-rays and CT scan are being performed currently. So maybe we'll find out some more information with this news. So I just thought I'd update you all. So that is the current news right now with Anthony Volpe, folks. But back to the game here as Devers takes ball 2. It's 2-0 now to Devers. Warren right now at 65 pitches. Warren right now with so far 5 innings, giving up 3 hits, giving up 1 run, struck out 6. So hopefully Anthony Volpe's all right. Wouldn't surprise me if he sits out the next couple of games. Hopefully, that is the case. As Warren sets here on the 2-1 against Devers, and the pitch is fouled. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Rafael Devers. As Warren sets here on the 2-2 and the pitch. Balls in the dirt, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full now to Rafael Devers. Warren sets here on the 3-2 and the payoff. Ball 4 as Devers will take a walk. And we got runners on the corners now. Runners on first and third with nobody out. And that'll bring up Yariel Abreu to the plate. So, beautiful view of Yankee Stadium. And that'll bring up Yariel Abreu, who is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. First pitch, outside, ball 1. 1-0 to Yariel Abreu. Abreu is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. And 1-0 is fouled back, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Abreu. Will Warren right now at 71 pitches tonight. As Warren sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So let's see if Warren could get his 7th strikeout of the game. MLB rookies this season, Warren is leading with 75. Then you got Shane Smith of the Sox, who's got 60. Chad Patrick with 67. So Warren right now leading MLB with 75 strikeouts amongst MLB rookies. It's pretty freaking good. As Warren sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is fouled back. Still staying alive. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th. Runners on first and third. Yankees leading this game 8-1. Nobody out still. As Warren sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is popped up to center field. Grisham going back, makes the play, tagging is Duran, and he will score. And it is now an 8-2 game. And that'll bring up Carlos Narvaez to the plate. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. So the Red Sox get their 2nd run of the game on a sac fly by Abreu. Now we have a runner on first with 1 out. And that brings up Carlos Narvaez. So let's see what Carlos Narvaez does here against Warren. And Narvaez takes ball 1. It is 1-0 to Narvaez. Looks like Wells is going to come out to talk with Warren real quick. Benito says, I want that run back. I hear you. Yeah, hopefully they could get a double play just to end this inning. No doubt about it. You said 6 2/3. Yeah, you might get your wish there. Your prediction might come true there, Rodney. So Will Warren steps back on the mound. Looks like he's ready to go. Wells is adjusting himself right there, adjusting his gear. So we have a runner on first, top of the 6th. It's an 8-2 game with 1 out. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Narvaez. Warren right now at 75 pitches as he sets here against Narvaez. The 1-0, 2 balls, no strikes. As Warren sets here on the 2-0, the pitch is low for ball 3. It is 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes here to Narvaez. as Warren sets here on the 3-0. And the pitch. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Narvaez. So runners on first and second. And that'll bring up Abraham Toto. Got to wonder if Matt Blake will come out to try and talk to Warren to settle him down. Yankees do have an 8-2 lead here in the top of the 6th. It looks like there's a little conference out there on the mound. Looks like Matt Blake is out there, and Hedrick is warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. The game should resume here momentarily. Looks like we are ready to go. So we now have Abraham Toto at the plate with runners on first and second as Warren sets. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 to Abraham Toto. He's 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Runners will take their lead on first and second as Warren sets here against Toto. And the 1-0 is 2-0 now. Warren kind of looking like he's slowing down a little bit. Been throwing a lot of balls. So 2 balls, no strikes now to Toto. And we got Yariel de los Santos now warming up too with Hedrick. As Warren sets here on the 2-0 and the pitch. 3-0 now. Yeah, Warren right now at 81 pitches. As Warren sets here on the 3-0 and the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 3 balls, 1 strike now to Toto. Warren sets and the pitch. That is ripped but foul. Three balls, 2 strikes now to Toto. The count is full. As Warren sets here on the 3-2 and the payoff. And it's another walk. Bases are now loaded, so it's getting a little interesting here. What does Aaron Boone do? Aaron Boone is coming out. He has seen enough. So Boone is going to take the ball from Warren. Let's see who they bring in. It looks like Hedrick is going to be the guy that they bring in to take over for Will Warren. Will Warren a little upset with himself, but so Will Warren's night, 5 1/3, giving up 2 runs, 3 hits. He walked 4, struck out 6. Fans still giving him a standing ovation, but Warren's night is over. We're going to a commercial break. Yeah, those walks, man. Bases loaded. Definitely don't want to risk it. I know it's an 8-2 game, but just like that, you could that lead could be shortened to 2 or 3 runs. So, good choice by Boone to take him out. But it's an 8-2 game. Still the top of the sixth. The bases are loaded with one out. Meyer will be the batter coming to the plate. Marcelo Meyer, who got the Red Sox on the board with a solo home run. Yeah, I mean, whether or not Boone left him in there for a little bit too long, I mean, that's up for debate. I mean, you still want to know that your pitcher can still get out of a jam, but once the bases were loaded, like that to me, that was the time to take him out. You could all disagree with me, but I'm just sharing my opinion. But you gotta know that sometimes your guys can get you out of a jam, but once the bases were loaded, it was over. If he left him in there with the bases loaded, I would have been like, all right, what are you doing? But again, we could have our disagreements, but it's over. His night is over. So it looks like there's a pinch hitter coming in for Marcelo Meyer here to go up against Brent Hedrick. Looks like it is Gonzalez, and he fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1. Romy Gonzalez, 20 games, batting .297, no homers, 8 ribbies, OPS of 749. So Warren is responsible for the runners on base. The 0-1, 1 ball, 1 strike. I said Warren would go 4 2/3, but he went 5 1/3. I was off by a little bit. The 1-1. And there's a hit by Gonzalez, and that will drop. That's going to score at least 2 runs. It is now an 8-4 game. Oh, and Toro is on third. He's safe. So it's an 8-4 game. Gonzalez with the pinch hit as he goes to second. 8-4 game now. So runners on second and third as Story hits that ball to deep right field. It is foul. Gave that ball a ride. It's 0-1 here to Trevor Story. So game's getting a little interesting here in the top of the sixth. Story's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and flyout. Yankees desperately need to get the second out here with runners on second and third. As Hedrick sets on the 0-1, the pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. All right, and Story steps back into the batter's box. Hedrick is ready to go. And the 0-2 is fouled back, still staying alive. What's up, Frederick? The 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got David Hamilton waiting on deck. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, runners on second and third. It's an 8-4 game here in the top of the sixth as Hedrick sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Big strikeout there by Hedrick. So out number 2 in the top of the sixth. Yankees are 1 out away from getting out of this inning. And it looks like we have another pinch hitter, and it is Rob Refsnyder, who in 24 games, let's check his stats here. And we got Fernando Cruz warming up in the bullpen right now. So we got Hedrick versus Refsnyder. So second and third, 2 outs. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0 to Refsnyder. It is 1-0 to Rob Refsnyder, who's batting 300 with a 930 OPS, 4 homers to 1-0. That is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. As Hedrick sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2 strike. Hedrick sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. He struck him out. Great job by Hedrick to get out of that inning. It is an 8-4 game. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, 6 batters coming up for the New York Yankees, but the Red Sox put up 3 runs. It's now a 4-run lead for the New York Yankees. It's an 8-4 game. That was huge. So Hedrick did exactly what he was supposed to do. Yes, he gave up, a couple runs there, but those runs were on Warren, but it was still able to get out of it. So great job to get out of that inning. It's an 8-4 game, bottom of the 6th coming up. Yeah, he got stretched a bit, but you know what, man? You gotta, sometimes you have to, right? We gotta know. He has to experience that. He's a rookie pitcher. You got to experience that. Every pitcher's going to experience that. Because hopefully in the future, if Warren is going to be who we hope he's going to be, which I think he will be, we got to know that he's able to be stretched out a little bit, right? We know he's not an ace. I mean, he's not an ace level pitcher or anything like that. But we gotta, you gotta go out there and see what your people are made of. I'm not dreaming about nothing there, Petruzzi. Once again, yeah, he needs more experience, but he needs to experience this stuff out, though, man. I mean, that's the thing. This is how he gets experience. This is how he learns. You're gonna trip. You're gonna fall. Like this is what you have to do. You never know what you're gonna get out of your players there. You got to start somewhere. Or else, if you never put them in those types of situations, how are they gonna learn? Nah, you're good, Welkin. But anyway. But we're back to the game here. All right, Cooper Criswell is taking over for the Boston Red Sox. He'll be taking over pitching duties here. So let's see what Goldschmidt does here in the bottom of the 6th. He's starting things off here against Criswell as Goldschmidt takes ball 1. As Goldschmidt hits that ball deep into right field, and that ball is going. It is gone. It's a solo home run for Paul Goldschmidt. It's a 9-4 game. Let's go. That's how we do it. That's not right. It's a 9-4 lead now. All right. Yankees have a 9-4 lead. Paul Goldschmidt with his 7th home run of the season. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's 2 for 3. And pitches inside for Jazz. It is 1-0 to Jazz Chisholm. The 1-0. And there's a hit for Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 3 for 4 in tonight's game. Let's go. Nice catch by that fan. And here we have the Martian at the plate. He takes strike one. He is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Yankees lead back up to 5. It's a 9-4 game. The 0-1. And Dominguez fouls that off. It is 0-2 now. Toro at third, Gonzalez at first, Rafael at second, Duran in center field, Refsnyder in left field. So a few changes there defensively for the Boston Red Sox. The 1-1, 2 balls, 1 strike now to the Martian. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike here to Dominguez as Criswell sets on the 2-1. Here's the pitch, and Dominguez pops that one up to right field. And the play is made for out number 2. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate, who is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Peraza did strike out in the 5th inning. Let's see what he does in his second at bat. As Criswell sets here against Peraza. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 to Oswald Peraza. As Criswell sets on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, and Jazz is in there safely as he steals second base. Great job to Jazz. That's his 9th stolen base of the season. Good job to Jazz. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Oswald Peraza. As Criswell sets, here's the pitch. Misses on that one. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now. Showing the Jazz Chisholm replay as he beat out the throw. The 2-1, 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Oswald Peraza. And the 3-1 pitch. Jazz goes to third. He is in there, and he is safe. Peraza draws a walk. 10th stolen base for Jazz Chisholm. And we got runners on first and third now. Well, it looks like they're going to challenge it here. Looks like the Red Sox are going to challenge it. So let's see if the call gets overturned. It's under review right now. Let's see the replay here. Does he make it? Oh, close. His hand, huh? Dang. He might be out. He might be. I don't know. Let's see what they say. Still under review. Looks like Wells is talking with Narvaez there, old teammates. Still waiting for the call. It's a long review here. Yep, the call is overturned. Looks like, Jazz was off the bag. It is out number 3. So that'll end the inning. Or no, it doesn't end the inning. Sorry, it's 2 outs. Sorry, folks. It's 2 outs. We got to run around first. So Jazz is throwing out a third call was overturned. So we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Peraza is on first. That brings up Austin Wells, who's 2 for 3 in tonight's game. Criswell throws over to first to check on Peraza. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Austin Wells. Wells is 2 for 3, 2 singles, also scored a run. The 1-1 pitch. Wells pops that one up, and it is a foul ball. No play made. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Austin Wells. As Criswell sets here on the 1-2, the pitch is. That ball's hit deep into right field, and it is caught. Dang it. Oh, man, he gave that one a ride. 3 outs. Wells flies out. Top of the 7th coming up, but the Yankees do get another run on a Paul Goldschmidt solo homer. Yeah, I almost got my Austin Wells prediction right, but didn't happen. That's okay, though. That's okay. Top of the 7th. Yeah, he did battle out there, Welkin. I mean, that's what Wells needs to do more often, honestly. If you steal third, you better make it. Well, almost had it. Sometimes it just doesn't always work out. Baseball is not a perfect game there, Rybred, unfortunately, or else the Yankees would go 162-0 every single year there, my friend. But things happen. But top of the 7th coming up, Yankees have a 9-4 lead. So let's see who's going to come back out. You wonder why everyone overslides now? I mean, I don't think these guys who slide are like trying to overslide. It's just sometimes sometimes they do overslide. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. You know, with their bench, you got a few more runs before it's over. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But we are in a commercial break, folks. Yankees have a 9-4 lead. So let's see what they do here in the top of the 7th against the Red Sox. I believe Hedrick should still be in the game. We'll pull the game cast back up. Rafael, Duran, and Devers due up here in the top of the 7th. Well, Hedrick is back on the mound for the Yankees. What is going on here? So Rafael is at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Umpire says play on. First pitch is high for ball 1-0 to Rafaela. It's a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes now to Rafaela. And the 2-0 is popped up, foul, out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike to Rafaela's. Hedrick sets here on the 2-1 and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Rafaela. As Rafaela steps back into the batter's box. Hedrick sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. We're out number 1. And that'll bring up Jarren Duran to the plate, who hit a triple in his last at bat. So Duran 1 for 3, hit a triple in the 6th, also scored a run. So let's see what happens here. As Duran takes strike 1, it is 0-1 to Jarren Duran. As Hedrick sets here on the 0-1, the pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Or 2 balls, no strikes. Sorry. I thought they called the first one a strike. My bad. It is 2-0 now to Duran. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Duran looks like he calls time. For real, DM. Okay, now they fixed the pitch count. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know what they're doing now, out there. Oh, and Duran gets hit by a pitch, and he will take first base. And that'll bring up Rafael Devers to the plate with a runner on first. Officially 2 hours and 17 minutes into tonight's game here, folks. Swing and a miss to Devers for strike 1. Nice pitch there by Hedrick. The 0-1. And that pitch is hit deep into right field, and it is a 2-run home run for Devers. It's a 9-6 game. The deficit now is cut to 3. A 2-run home run by Rafael Devers. And just like that, folks, it is a 9-6 game. Yeah, Devers was due. So, might be time to take out Hedrick. So, it's a 9-6 game now, folks. Top of the 7th, 1 out. 2-run home run by Rafael Devers. And Boone has seen enough. Probably Fernando Cruz coming into the game. It looks like Christian Campbell is going to be your pinch hitter. Hedrick's night is over. So Campbell, Narvaez, Toro will be coming out. Campbell will be hitting for Abreu. We're in a commercial break right now, folks. So a pitching change. Fernando Cruz will be coming into the game. Well, there's no doubt at the deadline the Yankees are definitely going to look for some bullpen arms, but they got hopefully some bullpen help coming back. I mean, Jay Cousins should be playing in his rehab games, which started I believe on Tuesday, so he'll be back at some point. Clayton, you got Clayton Beater. Of course, Luke Weaver will be back. Yeah, Volpe got taken out of the game at Furnace with a left elbow contusion. So X-rays and CT scans are happening right now. So hopefully we hear some sort of update. So he got hit by a pitch. Yeah, man. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Never wish injuries on a player. We'll see what happens, though. All right, here we have Fernando Cruz taking over here in the top of the 7th. It's a 9-6 game. And here we have Campbell, who takes strike 1. Christian Campbell pinch hitting for Abreu. Campbell hit 222, 5 homers, 16 ribbies, an OPS of 658. The 0-1. That is in there for strike 2. It is 0-2 now to Campbell. Cruz waiting for the signal from Wells. Cruz sets. It's a long set. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. Out number 2. And that'll bring up Carlos Narvaez to the plate. And here we have Carlos Narvaez, who's 0 for 1 in tonight's game with a couple of walks and also scored a run. Yankees are 1 out away from getting out of this inning. And 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Carlos Narvaez. So 1-1, 2 outs, top of the 7th. It's a 9-6 game as Cruz sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is in there for strike 2. It's 1-2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. 1-2 strikes, 2 outs. As Cruz sets, here's the 1-2. Pitches inside. 2 strikes down to Narvaez. We have a 9-6 game. The Red Sox were able to put up 2 more runs on a 2-run homer by Rafael Devers as Cruz sets here against Narvaez. And the 2-2 misses on that one. Umpire says it was ball 3. The crowd didn't think so. It's a full count now to Narvaez. I thought it was a strike. As Narvaez sets on the 3-2, the payoff. Swing and a miss! And he struck him out. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th, folks. It's the 7th inning stretch. Go ahead and get up, get stretched, get some food, get a snack, get a drink. And I'll put some little tunes on for you. I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to go ahead and just relax for a little bit. And I will leave you all with some tunes. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go away. right, folks. We are back. Top of the 7th should be starting here momentarily. We'll get the game cast back up on the screen. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their evening. Going into the bottom of the 7th, it's a 9-6 game. Yankees are up by 3 runs right now. Some one or two, like 2 or 3 more runs would be nice right now. 9-1-2 batters coming up for the Yankees. We are back to the game. Criswell is on the mound. He throws strike 1 to DJ LeMahieu, who is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to DJ LeMahieu. Oh, and shout out to Desiree with the $4.99 super chat. Says great game so far, but need more runs. Let's go Yankees. Great job, NFE. Thank you so much, Desiree. You are awesome. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now to DJ. Here's the pitch. And DJ fouls that one off. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes down to DJ LeMahieu. I believe I saw Jonathan Loaisiga warming up in the bullpen. So Campbell at second now, Ref Snyder in right, Rafael in center, Duran in left. So some more changes there. As DJ gets through with a single. Starting things off here in the bottom of the 7th with a single. Great job, DJ LeMahieu. And that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. He is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. DJ-less single. What are you talking about, Rodney? Oh, never mind. I got you, Rodney. Yo, chill with the comments there. Chill with the comments. Let's chill out. I know what you're talking about. Chill with the stepping on the neck stuff. All right, we got Trent Grisham at the plate. It is 1-0 to Trent. Trent hits a little grounder, and that ball gets through. Let's go. Back-to-back hits. DJ getting back to second. Looks like he's safe. He was thinking about going to third. Trent Grisham with a hit. Gets his first hit of the night. That passes the second baseman. Grisham getting back. Was able to get back. Luckily. So we got runners on first and second with the captain coming to the plate. He is 3 for 4 in tonight's game. Big opportunity here for Aaron Judge, who's got a double, 2 singles, scored 2 runs. He's got an RBI. Let's see what Judge does here. Big opportunity here for the Yankees. And Judge hits that ball to center field, but it is caught as the runners will get back. So 1 out now here in the bottom of the 7th. Judge is 3 for 5, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger. All right. Let's see what Bellinger does here with 1 out, couple of runners on. Runners on first and second as they take their lead. The first pitch from Criswell to Bellinger is ball 1. It is 1-0 to Cody Bellinger. And we got Ian Hamilton and Jonathan Loaisiga warming up in the bullpen. The 1-0. And Bellinger fouls that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Cody Bellinger. As Criswell steps back on the mound, sets here against Bellinger. The 1-1 pitch. Bellinger gets a piece of that. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. It is the bottom of the 7th. The Yankees have a 9-6 lead here against the Red Sox. As Criswell sets here. And the 1-2. And Bellinger fouls it off, still staying alive. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Criswell sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is, once again, grounded foul. Bellinger making Criswell work here. Criswell sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch. Oh, it's a check swing. Let's see what happens. And they get the Bellinger out at first. The runners do advance. So we got runners on second and third now. That'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt hit a solo home run in his last at bat. Exit velo 100.9, 346-foot home run. So Goldschmidt 1 for 4 in tonight's game. Let's see what he does with the runners on second and third with 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Goldschmidt. It is 0-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. As Criswell sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. As Goldschmidt fouls that one off, it's 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Paul Goldschmidt. As Criswell sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Paul Goldschmidt. Criswell is shaking off the signals there from Narvaez as he sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is. And Goldschmidt goes around for strike 3, third out. Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. It's a 9-6 game, top of the 8th. Not what I was hoping. They still have a 9-6 game, so that's at least good news. So top of the 8th. Now, coming up, Yankees are 6 outs away from closing this game. It's a 9-6 game. Game is really close, but, you know, I know I'm sure some fans, right? It was like, I remember being on the show with Joey last night for the post game. And he was talking about, you know, the Red Sox, and we could sweep them. I mean, sure, we can, but I'm not sleeping on the Red Sox, and I stand corrected. Need at least a 3-run lead into the 9th. I wholeheartedly agree with you, Rye. I wholeheartedly agree with you there, Rye-Bread. You are not wrong. Yeah, I want more runs too. Absolutely. Red Sox are having low errors in this game. I mean, they have 2 errors, right, tonight, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, yeah, they have 2 errors. I mean, 2 errors in the game is still not great. Well, it looks like Jonathan Loaisiga will come into the game to replace Fernando Cruz. I was on with Joe last night, but you know, but again, like, you know, I know the Red Sox are a 4th place team, but I don't ever sleep on the Red Sox. Like, they're always going to play the Yankees tough. It's just a fact. But we are back to the game. Jonathan Loaisiga is taking over for Fernando Cruz. He'll be facing Abraham Toto, Romy Gonzalez, and Trevor Story. Those are your batters due up here for the Boston Red Sox. And Loaisiga sets here against Toro. Top of the 8th here, folks. And first pitch is a strike. 0-1 to Abraham Toto, who's 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Loizaga with 8 games, 3.52 ERA, 7 2/3, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts so far in this season. The 0-1. Ball gets away, goes to the backstop. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Abraham Toro. The first one, Petruzzi. Loizaga sets for the 1-1. Pitch is way outside. 2 balls, 1 strikes now to Abraham Toto. As Loizaga sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch is hit into center field. Grisham running back, running. And that ball goes into the bullpen. It's a ground rule double, so it's a leadoff double here for Toto. So the Red Sox have their leadoff man on. Yeah, Grisham definitely not catching up to that ball as it bounces into the bullpen. So it's a leadoff double there for Toto, and that brings up Romy Gonzalez, who's 1 for 1. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1 to Romy Gonzalez. He had a 2-run single in the 6th. He came in as a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. As Loizaga sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. It's a grounder. Peraza throws over to first, makes the play, out number 1. Toto stays put at second base, so 1 away here in the top of the 8th. The Red Sox have Wilson warming up in the bullpen right now. And this brings up Trevor Story, who's 0 for 3 in tonight's game with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. As Loizaga sets here against Story. First pitch. 0-1. Loizaga sets here on the 0-1 against Story. And the pitch. That ball is ripped to left field, but Bellinger's right there to make the play. We have out number 2. Toro goes back to second base. And that'll bring up Rob Refsnyder to the plate, who was 0 for 1. He struck out in his last at bat. He's batting .295 with 4 homers, 12 ribbies, an OPS of .916. As Loizaga sets here against Refsnyder. First pitch is in there for strike 1. It is 0-1 to Refsnyder. So we have a runner on second, top of the 8th, 2 outs. Yankees have a 9-6 lead. As Loizaga sets here on the 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch is right back to Loizaga as he tosses it to Goldschmidt. So a nice little inning there by Jonathan Loizaga. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 9-6 lead still. He gave up that double and got the rest of the runners out. Rest of the batters out. So good job to Jonathan Loizaga. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Chisholm, Dominguez, Peraza due up. So 5, 6, 7 batters coming up. I would love for the Yankees to get at least another run. I'd be happy with 1 run. Hugh Johnson Williams will probably come into the 9th, score at least 1 run. Yeah, you just said the same thing I did there, right, Brett? Good job. See, great minds. But yeah, bottom of the 8th coming up. Appreciate you all hanging out during this play-by-play. Thank you all very, very much. Make sure you all hit the like button if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. DM says now we need to get a couple runs in the bottom of the 8th, get some more breathing room. Yeah, I'd be happy with even 1, man. That way they have a 4-run lead. But hey, 5, even better. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what the bats do. And while we're in a commercial break, let's see this the leaderboard here. Who's at the top of the leaderboard? Oh, snap. Desiree is at number 1. Welkin's at 2. Petruzzi's at 3. Those are your top 3 right now. Yeah, Desiree, don't go down, man. She's going to keep fighting back. Rybread says Loisaga could start 9th if we're up 4 or more. He won't pitch tomorrow anyways because of the 2 games in a row rule. For sure. Possibly. Cardiac Williams pitching in the bottom of the 9th inning. We'll see what happens there, Yassine. We'll see what happens. But we're back to the game here. Let me pull up the game cast. Jazz Chisholm Jr. takes ball 1. He is 3 for 4 in tonight's game. Chisholm is having a great game tonight. The 1-0 pitch. Jazz Chisholm hits that ball deep into right field, and it is caught at the warning track. God, he gave that ball right. I thought he was going to hit a second home run. Oh, man. And we have one away here in the bottom of the 8th. Gave that one a ride. That brings up Jason Dominguez. He's 1 for 3 in tonight's game. Yeah, that was close. That was close. Need to stop it. Well, hey, sometimes it happens, Rybread. And Dominguez fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to the Martian. The 0-1. Dominguez fouls that one off. It is 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes now to the Martian. The 0-2 pitch. Then Dominguez strikes out. And we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate. And Devin Williams is warming up in the bullpen. So he'll probably get brought into the game to close out the 9th here against the Red Sox. And Peraza hits the ball. Let's see if he can make it. Throw just gets him. As Peraza grounds out, it's a 1-2-3. We're going to the top of the 9th. 9-1-2 batters coming up. Rafael and Duran, Devers are coming up here in the top of the 9th. So time for the Yankees to close this one out. So I would assume Devin Williams is probably going to be coming into the game here. He was warming up in the bullpen. So, my thing with Devin Williams, I know he had 2 days off. So what I was going to say about Devin Williams is this. I know a lot of fans are not really a fan of him as of right now. I understand. I get it. I know it's kind of scary for him to close, but after all, the Yankees did trade for him. They wanted a closer, and they got him. But I know it's been kind of a rocky start for him, as a closer. And in a non-closer game, he's been great. But the thing is, he's got to prove himself. He's in a contract year. He's going to be a free agent after the season. He's got to show. He's got to show other teams that he's got it, and he's able to close out games. After all, the guy does want to get paid. I'm sure he's not going out there to try and blow games. He wouldn't do himself any favors doing that, especially in a contract year. So, but he's got to go out there and do the job, man. He's got a job to do. Hopefully, he can close out these games in Luke Weaver's absence and prove us wrong and prove teams that he's able to do it. So the game should resume here momentarily. So the game should resume here shortly. Just kind of checking on these other scores. Phillies, Pittsburgh, Pirates, 4-4 game, top of the 8th. 3-3 game, top of the 7th, Arizona and Cincinnati. 5-3 game, or 6-3 Blue Jays now beating the Twins, 6-3, top of the 8th. San Diego beating Milwaukee, 1-0, bottom of the 7th. Cardinals beating the Dodgers right now, 2-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. Rockies are beating the Mets 1-0 in the top of the 6th. 1-0, Mariners beating the Angels. And we are back to the game here. Devin Williams looking to close things out against the Red Sox as he throws strike one. Rafaela swings and misses. Here we go. As Williams sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Whoa, way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Rafaela, who is 0 for 3 in tonight's game with a pop-out, fly-out, and a strikeout. Yankees trying to win this series opener here against the Boston Red Sox as Williams sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. He shows bunt, and it's fouled. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Rafaela. One ball, 2 strikes to Rafaela as Williams sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. It's a grounder hit to Peraza, who throws over to first. And he gets him out. Rafaela thought he was safe. Let's see if this gets challenged. Let's see. I'll probably check the replay here. Oh, he was out. He was totally out. Definitely out. They'd be crazy to challenge that game or challenge that play. Yeah, we have 1 out. And now we got Jarren Duran. So 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Yankees 2 outs away from winning this series opener against the Sox as Williams sets here against Duran. And the first pitch is high for ball 1. Yankees have a 3-game set against the Red Sox, have a day off on Monday. 3 games against Kansas City at Kansas City, and then they go to Fenway next weekend. The 1-0. 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes now to Duran. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Jarren Duran, and the 2-0 pitch is 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes here to Duran. As Williams sets here on the 3-0 and the pitch. Oh, and he hits Duran. And Duran will take first base. And that'll bring up Rafael Devers to the plate. Not what we wanted. So we got a runner on first with 1 out with Devers coming to the plate. Devers hit a 2-run home run in his last at bat. And the first pitch, swing and a miss on a 94-mile-per-hour fastball. It is 0-1 to Rafael Devers. So no balls, 1 strike. And Williams sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is popped up to left field. Bellinger is right there to make the play for out number 2 as Duran goes back to, or Rafaela goes back to first base. No, that was Duran. Sorry. All right. We have 2 outs now. And that brings up Christian Campbell to the plate. He is 0 for 1. He struck out in the 7th. Yankees are 1 out away from winning this game. Runner on first, 2 outs, 9-6 game, top of the ninth. Williams sets here against Campbell. First pitch, strike one. 0-1 count as Durant takes second base. So runner on second now with 2 outs as Campbell calls time. All right, and Williams sets, checks Durant at second. The 0-1 pitch. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now. It is a 1-1 count to Christian Campbell. Williams sets on the 1-1, checks on Durant, and the pitch. That is in there for strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Crowd is on their feet. Williams get a strikeout here and end the game. Williams sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out looking. And the game is over. The Yankees win 9-6. They get the series opener win against the Boston Red Sox. That's what I'm talking about. Just like that. That is ball game, folks. The Yankees win against the Boston Red Sox 9-6. Got a little interesting there towards the end of the game, but the Yankees made it happen. Devin Williams making it happen. Great job. He gets the 7th save of the season. ERA down to 6.08. Hopefully we could get it down even lower. It definitely needs to come down lower. Warren improves to 4-3. ERA at 5.34. Walker Buehler 4-4 with a 5.18 ERA. And just like that, folks, the Yankees win the opener against the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees improved to 39-23. So great job to the Yankees. Great job to the team. Great job to the pitching coming through. I know it got a little rocky there, got a little funny there towards the later in the game. So not overly comfortable, but fairly comfortable win. But hey, you know what? Imagine this if this was a playoff game. Imagine if this was a playoff game. I mean, there's going to be games like this in the postseason, right? That the Yankees could win. Just saying. Not every game is going to be. It's not going to be pretty. And it's like I've been saying, man, I don't sleep on Boston. They're always going to play the Yankees tough, no matter what. So, and in these close games, we need to know that the Yankees are going to come through. And as I'm looking at the community leaderboard, Welkin is in first place. Desiree's in second. So Welkin he might win. He might be the leader of the community board here. It was 9-6 there, Beagle. Well, they need to face adversity. Players, they need to face adversity. But great job, though. I mean, Will Warren, he looked great early on. I'd still say he had a good outing, right? I know it got a little dicey towards him towards the end. I know folks were saying that Boone left him in there for too long, but my thing is this: you gotta see what you got out of your guy, and he's a rookie pitcher. He needs that experience. He needs to be able to overcome those adversities. That's just my take. So, you got to see what your guys are made of, and the guys are on the team. They got to go out. They got to perform, and the Yankees were able to make it happen, though. Yankees close it out. Now, as far as tomorrow night's game, folks, let's see. And real quick, let me know who do you think was the player of the game today for the Yankees? Who do you all pick for player of the game? Let's talk about it. For me, I think it was Jazz Chisholm Jr. I thought he was the player of the game. He's my pick for player of the game. You had 11-6 Yankees. Well, you're almost close there, Welkin, or Rybread. Yeah, Welkin says Jazz. John says Jazz. Yeah, I don't care about the third base out either, man. Hey, he still came through, bro. DM says Jazz. DM says Jazz. Yeah, I thought Jazz was a player of the game. Desiree coming through and says Jazz. That's what's up. No doubt, no doubt. No doubt. But yeah, I was very happy about this game. Even when things went wrong, the Yankees still were able to hold on and pull through. So Rybert says I go with Jazz. Low key is Loaisiga for getting it to a Williams with a 3-run lead. Low key Loaisiga, yeah. He gave up that double, but then was able to still close it out. Oh, we got it. Okay. Yeah, Lasagna definitely did the job for sure. No doubt. Who's gonna get him? I'll let one of you get him. Well, yeah. Overall, it was a great game, though. Great game played by the Yankees. But anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. But I appreciate you all coming through. Thank you all very, very much. You guys and gals are the best. Even if you are a troll in the chat, I still appreciate you. But it looks like Welkin is the community leader. Desiree is at number 2. And Beagle is at number 3. But thank you all very, very much. Thank you all so much. Thank you to all the trolls. You guys and gals are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're all bringing me the attention. I love it. I love it. But everybody have a great night. Enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. And I will see you all later. And appreciate every single one of you. Have a great night, everybody.